What is up, YouTube? It is the Starks here, bringing you guys yet again another Uncharted 4 YouTube video. I know about a day ago I uploaded an Uncharted 4 multiplayer reveal trailer, and today I just figured why not discuss everything that I've noticed myself and that I think will be implemented into the Uncharted 4 multiplayer. So yeah, let's get right into today's video. So the first category I have for you guys today is new melee mechanics and new features, of course. So of course, you know, in Uncharted 3, the fighting system wasn't as good as I wished it was. You know, you were able to like throw people off the ledge, but in this one, I've noticed that it's a little bit more detailed. The fighting system, and you know that adds a lot more realism into the multiplayer, which is a great thing to have. The next thing will be like a sliding mechanic, which again adds a lot of more realism to it, and I'm also glad that Naughty Dog has approached a realism take for Uncharted 4, because that's a little bit more entertaining. And with that being said, new dialogue. Now I know, which is the next category. I know dialogue isn't such a big thing. However, when you have all these different characters brought into the multiplayer from previous Uncharted games, like Nathan Drake, of course, Eddie Raja, you know, Harry Flynn, you have, and then Lazarevich even, you have each character that has like their own dialogue, if you will, or whatever they say, or comments after they get a kill, or they do something that's amusing to them. And that just, again, it adds a lot more entertainment, sorry, to the actual multiplayer, and that is what you want for a multiplayer game. That's exactly what I want as well. So again, yeah, so that's just, you know, I think a few examples would be like, get your ass over here, which Sam says to Nathan Drake, and he also says that to Nathan Drake in the campaign, which is funny. So it adds, again, a lot of you know, entertainment. Um, New things would be like a new grenades, and there's going to be a lot more guns. They haven't really confirmed, you know. Well, they have. I mean, there's obviously going to be newer guns. However, I don't know of any that I've seen in the trailer, so I'm just going to be talking about grenades. I know there's a sticky bomb which Soleil throws at two enemies and then it blows up. And then there was like a mine bomb or like a mine grenade or whatever that Eddie Raja eventually lands on after grappling hook is, or no, after sliding down a roof, and so he blows up, obviously. And so that's pretty much cool. I know there's like a healing pack that Elena just threw at Sam, and that healing pack, I guess you can you can buy in an actual game, which is pretty cool. And this multiplayer, I think at least, it's going to be dependent on a lot of teamwork, which is great. It's not going to be like Uncharted 3 where you just go into a match and you have to be skillful, or you have to know how to play the game really well to get kills. It's not going to be that way anymore. It's going to be dependent on a lot of the teamwork that you and your team essentially have, as well as that ties into my next topic, which is going to be a reviving system, which has been taken from The Last of Us and the Uncharted 3 co-op and brought into Uncharted 4 multiplayer. So we're going to be able to revive people. Now, I know people were a little worried about that, and they say, well, you know, I don't want to play Uncharted 4 thinking it's The Last of Us. However, I mean, I was thinking the same way, but I'm like, you know, a reviving system won't be all that bad, as long as the reviving system makes sense. Like, I'm not going to be blowing up, like, let's say I get an RPG and I blow up 3 guys, and now they can be revived by somebody, and then I end up dying, and then their teammate is reviving those 3 teammates. That just means I've lost 3 kills right there. So I hope it's not going to be like that. I hope explosives don't count like The Last of Us, how when you throw a bomb at someone and it blows up, they instantly die. They cannot be revived. So that's going to be interesting to see. And of course, the grappling hook is obviously going to be a new feature that Naughty Dog has implemented into the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, which is awesome. I'm glad that they've done that. Hopefully the car mechanic will be too, you know, and it's good. It's going to be, I think it's a lot more dynamic. There's a lot of more movement, and it's going to be fast paced. I don't think it's going to be too slow, but we'll see how it ends up, right? So yeah. My next topic is the more bigger features, which would be its sidekicks. Now, I know there's 3 that we've seen from the reveal trailer, and that's going to be the Sniper Girl, the Revive/Medic guy, and the Choker Girl. And these are all AIs. We're not going to be able to control these people, unfortunately. And I think sidekicks take place, covers the power plays or the yeah, I think it covers the power plays, which is interesting because, well, once you reach a certain amount of points, you're able to essentially, you know, call in a sniper, as you can see here, or a revive, or a medic guy, or this choker girl, which I think she could like dodge bullets. And something actually that I've noticed from from gameplay of the actual Uncharted 4 multiplayer that was somebody uploaded a few hours ago, or like almost a day ago, I've noticed that in-game cash that you earn per game, or per kill, or an assist, you're able to use that towards upgrades or grenades, which is a very interesting, or not grenades, guns as well. And that's also what The Last of Us once had, where you get a certain amount of cash and you can put that towards, an upgrade or like a gun of your choice or a weapon. And the next thing is more destruction. Now, I'm glad that they've, again, implemented this into the multiplayer because, like in Uncharted 3, I know there was a map called, like, Molten Ruins, where once you were behind, like, a certain barrier, you were able, once you shoot a little bit, the material, once you're shooting that barrier, a little bit of that material falls out of that, like, it, like, falls out of, obviously, you're shooting the barrier, so the material kind of, like, crumbles a bit, and then you're able to get your kill, and that's what it's like in Uncharted 4 multiplayer, which is awesome, because I like more destruction, and, once, you're able to, like, throw down or shoot statues as well, and there's a little bit more destruction, being in, Uncharted 4 multiplayer, which is also awesome, sorry. The next thing is you have mystical powers, I think they're called. And these, people were a bit worried about. People were actually upset about this. I'm happy. I'm not happy about it. Like, it's gonna be interesting. Like, of course, I haven't played the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, so I can't really judge it. I can only have my doubts about it. But I think the mystical powers is gonna be an interesting thing to see. I don't think it's gonna be all that bad. Hopefully, it's not. And I think mystical powers takes the place of a metal kickback. I think. Elena turns into like this fast red ghost thing, which I think was in the Uncharted 4, or I think it's gonna be. I think it was in Uncharted 3, the same thing. I don't know. But, and then, Nathan Drake also throws like this idol thing, and it, like, I don't know what it does, but it kills a whole bunch of enemies. So that's interesting. The mystical powers, in my opinion, I don't think it's going to be all that bad. We will see how it all plays out in the actual multiplayer. For now, I can just, share my own opinions on how I think about it. To be honest with you, I can't wait for this multiplayer, or for Uncharted 4 at all, in a whole, right? I'm super excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. So yeah, this is pretty much it. I think I covered almost everything. Hopefully I did. Hopefully I don't, after I complete this video, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to talk about this. I think I've covered everything. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please, by all means, if you have not yet already, can you please subscribe to me, because I will also be doing covering a lot more Uncharted 4 stuff in the future, as well as, if you haven't already, can you please like and comment if you want. And yeah, so again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you did, please subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next one.